Over the vast oceans, hurricanes form, fueled by the heat of the sun and the dance of air and water. These swirling tempests possess the power to reshape coastlines and leave a trail of destruction. Join me as we explore the top 10 most destructive hurricanes in recent history. In late summer 2005, Hurricane Katrina churned across the Gulf of Mexico, targeting New Orleans. On August 29th, Katrina, a Category 3 hurricane, slammed into Louisiana, overwhelming the city's levees. The levees crumbled and water surged into the city, transforming it into a scene of widespread devastation. Homes and businesses were submerged, and the iconic French Quarter lay under several feet of murky floodwater. In September 2017, Hurricane Maria, a Category 5 hurricane, tore across Puerto Rico with unrelenting force. Winds exceeding 150 miles per hour ripped through the island, reducing structures to rubble and plunging the island into darkness. Weeks turned into months with limited access to power, clean water and essential supplies, hampering recovery efforts. In August 2017, Houston, Texas braced for Hurricane Harvey. Notorious for its unprecedented rainfall, Harvey stalled over southeastern Texas, dumping trillions of gallons of water, turning streets into rivers and submerging neighborhoods. The scale of the flooding was staggering, with some areas receiving over 50 inches of rain in just 5 days. In late October 2012, Hurricane Sandy, a superstorm, bore down on the northeastern United States. The storm surge, amplified by the full moon and high tide, inundated coastal communities, tunnels and subway systems. The iconic image of a blacked-out Manhattan became a stark symbol of Sandy's impact. High winds toppled trees, downed power lines and caused widespread power outages affecting millions. In September 2017, Hurricane Irma, a Category 5 hurricane, embarked on a path of destruction across the Caribbean and Florida. The Leeward Islands, including Barbuda and St. Martin, bore the brunt of Irma's fury, with homes reduced to rubble. Irma continued its westward march towards Florida, maintaining much of its strength. The Florida Keys, particularly vulnerable, faced the storm's wrath. In October 2018, Hurricane Michael, a Category 5 hurricane, slammed into the Florida Panhandle with terrifying force. Mexico Beach was virtually obliterated by Michael's storm surge and ferocious winds. Homes were reduced to splinters and the landscape was left unrecognizable. Michael's winds toppled trees, snapped power poles and ripped roofs from buildings. In September 2018, Hurricane Florence, a slow-moving behemoth, crawled towards the Carolinas, threatening catastrophic flooding. Florence dumped trillions of gallons of rain, transforming rivers into raging torrents and inundating vast swathes of land. North Carolina experienced devastating flooding, with cities like Wilmington and New Bern particularly hard hit. In September 2008, Hurricane Ike, a powerful storm, roared ashore in Texas, leaving a trail of destruction along the Gulf Coast. Galveston Island bore the brunt of Ike's fury, with a storm surge sweeping across the island. The historic Strand district was inundated with floodwaters. Ike's powerful winds toppled trees, downed power lines and caused widespread power outages affecting millions. In September 2004, Hurricane Ivan, a Category 5 hurricane, carved a path of destruction across the Caribbean and the Gulf Coast. Ivan first ravaged Grenada, damaging or destroying nearly every structure. After battering Grenada, Ivan struck Jamaica, the Cayman Islands and Cuba, causing widespread damage. Ivan's impact on the Caribbean was felt for years as communities struggled to rebuild. In October 2005, Hurricane Wilma, a storm of record-breaking intensity, tore across the Caribbean, Mexico and Florida. Wilma first slammed into the Yucatan Peninsula, causing widespread damage. After battering Mexico, Wilma made landfall in Florida as a Category 3 hurricane. The storm brought a damaging storm surge, high winds and torrential rainfall. These 10 storms serve as stark reminders of nature's awesome power. Amidst the wreckage, stories of resilience and compassion emerge, demonstrating remarkable strength in the face of adversity. Let us remember the lessons learned, embracing preparedness and fostering a spirit of community to weather future storms.